the two of you share your own stories about when you have solved a success story with the access to the education from the patient and from the medical perspective point?
Sure, I'll be glad to take that one first. It's huge. I actually work with someone right now that had stage 4 lung cancer, small cell carcinoma, and she was given at the most a year, and they were told her that there was nothing they could do. They wouldn't give her any treatments because she was too far gone. And so she decided to try cannabis, and she started using cannabis. And then I think it was March of 2023, she was cleared, cancer free. So she
Wow.
relaxed and she stopped taking her protocol. And by August, it had metastasized to her brain. She had 9 tumors. And she immediately went back to her process, started taking cannabis. She spent all of her years learning everything she could about this, getting educated. And I can tell you now, all 9 tumors are gone in her brain. So, I started out in oncology. That's where I started, is working in oncology in the 1970s. And I worked with 2 amazing doctors that, actually kind of taught me about cannabis. And I was shocked because I was still going to college and learning. I wasn't taught anything about what they called marijuana back then. And some people still call it that. But anyway, they were saying we need to use this for our patients just to allow them to get sleep and help them with pain. That's as much as we knew. Little did we know there had been some research done out of the University of Virginia, I think, in the 1970s to prove that cannabis is harmful. And what they ended up finding out is that it actually kills tumor cells. I'm not going to say it kills all of them, but they did find that. That was buried under the ground, put to bed. Nobody got to see that. That was reported by one article, and I think they were out of Brazil. So that was never heard, and it just came to light after 2016 in reality. When I started looking into this, that still wasn't public. It's public now. But let's just think about this. We all know that everybody's afraid of the word cancer. What if cannabis could be the one tool that we've been overlooking all these years to help us figure out how to take care of cancer? One of the things we do know is that it does not kill good cells. It attacks and kills the tumor. It attacks what's not supposed to be in your body because it works together with your body when we use cannabis. So it's really important to think about with just that one health condition, and there's tons of health conditions that can help, but if we just took that one, think of how many lives we could save. I lost my dad to brain and lung cancer, and I would have given anything to have had this information at the time.
Yeah, I agree with everything Debbie said. I mean, I look at kids with autism. You can see when they've
Yeah.
been medicated with cannabis oil versus not.
Yeah.
And autism, like Alzheimer's, just take the opposite ends of the spectrum, can be very frustrating for caregivers, for the person themselves, right? And cannabis can literally be life-changing for them. Like, get rid of that frustration piece that's so difficult to control and those like anger outbursts. And is it a cure for Alzheimer's? Is it a cure for autism? Absolutely not. But can it help manage those symptoms? Absolutely. And I mean, if you've got grandma in a dementia home, right? And you've got all these people walking around with dementia, why not have them have a dementia with a smile on their face? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, euphoria is not a bad side effect. Saying that a little louder for those in the back that don't hear me. But these are life changing moves. These are life quality improvements. Quality of life is everything. And I didn't realize that until I got hurt. And when I got hurt and everything changed for me, everything, every aspect of my life changed. And now I've got a different life, but I believe a more fulfilling and a better life. And I owe it all to this plant. And I want the censorship to stop. I want to be able to share this good news with others. you know, I mean, at least allow me on the TV and let people change the channel. You know?